What's up, Jesse?
Hey,
Man, I know it's a cliche, but is this a do or die fight, man?
I believe so, and I've always looked at all my fights as do or dies, I get in there, I do my best, and I try to always come out with a victory. I think this is a match made, perfectly for me. It's Brandon's not hard to find. He's a come forward fighter. I think I have a lot more, skills and a lot more, like a veteran, I have more of the veteran side on him, and I think this is just a perfect fight for me to get in there and get back to where I need to be.
At these weights, he's a little like Antonio Margarito used to be back in the day, like with the punch resistance and the size. What do you think you have to combat that and beat him?
Intelligence, I've been in this game already 24 years, and, I'm still pushing. Thankfully, thank God that I'm not hurt. I have, a tremendous mindset still. I still have a tremendous long longevity in this sport, and I'm just waiting for the day to come, which is next week. And we worked hard, and like how we always do, and we're just ready for it.
What would you say is the difference in just how you're feeling physically heading into this fight versus when you beat Donaire 8 years ago to win a title?
It's just I'm back to that. I'm back to that old Jessie, that move around Jessie, that smart Jessie, that person that doesn't back down. And I think this is why this is just a great fight. It's a perfect fight for me, and it's just all around what I needed to get back to the top.
Do you hurt him in this fight? Do you have to hurt him, or can you just hit him and circle the ring and turn him, or do you got to hurt him at some point?
No, I got to hurt him at some point. That this is not my platform. This is his house, and but it's my time to take over, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go in there and take advantage from round 1 to round 12.
Go ahead.
Can you take us inside training camp? How was it?
Training camp is amazing. It's fun. It's always a blast being next to Jorge Capetillo. He's a great trainer. He's pushes me to my limits. He talks to me very well. He's a man of God, and he's always pushing faith into me, which I love. And it's been a great camp, and I'm happy to have him by my side.
Do you take learning lessons from the fight with Raymond Ford, and what do you think of his success after that?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Of course, I never take a loss as a loss. It's always a learning lesson. Because there's always that shoulda, coulda, woulda, done in the fights, and that's exactly what I did. I went back to the tape. I watched my losses, and I learned from them. I learned exactly what I did wrong and what I should have done, in there. But I bring it into the next fight, and that's where I really showcase myself.
What were the main takeaways that you took away from the losses that you felt like has to get better?
The people around me. I had a lot of bad people around me. Had a lot of not so supportive people. So it was just more of a mindset. It was just more of a pushing me back, not letting me excel like how I should have. But and I stopped listening to myself. I stopped listening to the people that I should have been listening to. But now that I'm back home and I'm back to where the people that love me, that care about me, it's been a big help for me.
Do you like being an underdog heading into this?
I think all my life I've been an underdog. I believe that everybody's always doubted my skills. Everybody's doubted me as a person. And I've always showed everybody, that I'm still here and I'm still swinging.
What were your takeaways from the Ryan Garcia fight? Did you see that coming? A lot of people didn't.
I didn't doubt Ryan out because Ryan has a tremendous left hook. His left hook is crazy. His speed is crazy. His mindset, is just that's what tricked everybody was his mindset. The way he was thinking, the way he pushed that fight, the way he made that fight be, it made everybody question him. Everybody thought he was crazy, but fuck, the kid played a great acting role, and he came out and he shocked the world. But did I doubt him? I did a little bit, just because how hard Devin Haney works. He's a workaholic. He's a tremendous fighter, tremendous athlete. But it just, Ryan came out and did his thing like how he usually does.
A little similar to Ryan. You were born with good gifts in terms of speed and power, stuff you can't teach like Ryan. How much is that just a huge asset to a fighter?
It's very huge, because at any given moment we could turn on that switch. And hey, it's time to go, buddy. It's time to go. And we're able to do that. And that's exactly what I feel like is going to happen in this fight. You know, I just got to be patient. I got to take my time. Like I said, I got a lot of experience in this gym, in this sport now, where I have to use that against this younger guy, which what I should have done against a Raymond Ford. But like I said, I learned from my losses, and I learned what I need to do better. And coming into this fight, I feel 100% ready.
How do you visualize this fight ending for you, Chen?
Of course, me winning. You know, that's always the goal. That's always the game plan. And I think I know he's a pressure fighter. He throws a shitload of punches, you know, but he also gets hit a lot. His defense is very poor. It's easy to find him. It's easy to lay hands on him. And I think he's underestimating my skills, my power, you know, my techniques. So that's going to be a big factor Saturday night.
You say like that speed power combo, it's like a switch you could hit on. It's crazy because that looks like exactly what Ryan just did in spurts. Like we just hit the button, put together speed and power, and overwhelm. It can overwhelm.
That's exactly what he did. You know, he went in there, let Garcia-Haney touch him up a little bit, let Garcia-Haney do what he needed to do, and he's like, okay, I see the opening, boom, boom. All right, on to the next one, you know? And that's exactly what he did each and every time. He put Garcia-Haney down, and he put him down, you know, various times where he was like extremely hurt, and it was hard for him to come back and make those adjustments.
Is that something you can really implement against Figueroa, or if you let a guy like that come forward and get off combinations, you're letting him build too much steam? Or do you think we could see you do just like Ryan did with Devin, kind of let him get off?
It's possible. It's possible. Look at the fight when I fought Rafael Rivera, somebody who's never been put down, somebody who's never been hurt. You know, I was able to do those things, and you just got to let them build that confidence, let them build themselves like they're actually doing something. Then you go in there and, you know, you're either able to take them out with, you know, lights out, or you're able to hurt them and create your movement and your what you need to do in there.
So you're going to have to really make those moments count against this
yeah,
big guy, right?
Most definitely. Yeah, of course. And that's our game plan. You know, our game plan is just to be smart in there and use our veteran ways.
Sounds like a very explosive fight, man, between two Mexican-American warriors. So.
Of course.
Jesse, the 3 pounds, Garcia-Haney came back and said he wants a fair fight. I mean, Ryan came in 3 pounds overweight. What do you think of that, Devin's statement?
I mean, Devin's a big guy too. You know, the kid walks around huge, and I just think more than anything, I don't think it was the weight. I think it was just how Ryan came in there, ready, explosive, powerful, and I don't think Devin was expecting that at all. And I think that's why he wants the rematch. He wants to run it back because he feels like he owes it to himself, especially after overlooking a Ryan Garcia who was partying, who was, you know, dealing with a bunch of girls and all that stuff. And I think a lot of people thought he wasn't ready, and he was ready.
How tough is it taking that loss in boxing, man? You know, it looked like the highest of highs, arms in the air when you're champion, and then the other side of it, man. It's like a lot to go through.
It's tough, you know, because you never expect that day to come. You never expect that day to, you know, to switch you and change everything. And in boxing, that's what it does. Boxing, it when you're up, and when you're down, you're down, you know. And I think that's where a lot of people, it's hard for a lot of people to come back and be their best selves again, because it's a tough sport. Because when you lose, everybody fucking hates you. Nobody even wants to look at you or talk about you or say anything about you no more. So, you know, I think you got to pull out that real dog in you to show everybody what you're about.
Thanks, Jesse.
Of course.